Hello! This is a bit different. We're in Gran Canaria, right? So here on a family holiday, but it's kind of given me the perfect opportunity to do this video. Alright, this is quite funny. There's an aeroplane coming, right? Which should be further across, but he's having to fix his course of action. He should, can you see that? He should be flying straight down there, but the wind's pushing him over here, so he's having to correct himself on the final approach. It's that's a bit sketchy. It's kind of windy here at the moment. Anyway, the video that we're talking about today, or the thing we're talking about today, is how I've been looking after my beard over here, because it's been getting covered in sea salt spray. I don't think you can see that, but we're right obviously at the beach. It's been getting covered in salt spray, it's been getting covered in chlorine, been in the pool every day. Sunscreen, just the heat, the humidity as well. My beard's been getting destroyed. So I'll tell you how I've been looking after it, really, the best I can. Now this is just tried and tested methods. People are going to come up with their own ways, which they maybe have a better way than I do. I don't know, you get beard masks and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know, I've been growing my beard for a long time and using the products and developing products for a long time. So this is my method that I've been looking after it this holiday. Obviously it's flapping about like mad just now because it is windy, like I say. And if you're the kind of person who's bothered about me mentioning my own beard care products, leave the video now. I've had I've had that on previous videos, people saying, oh, this is an advert for your products. No, this is a beard care brand. I make beard care products and I'm giving beard care advice using products. Like, you can't just think your beard's going to feel better and it'll feel better. You need to use the products, or use products, right? Use whichever ones you choose. It's entirely up to you. Anyway, we're talking about Braw beard products here, right? So been dealing with the sea salt, been swimming in the sea, which is nice. Although I mentioned in the previous video I just done that the last time I was here I seen a hammerhead shark in the sea. So I've not been going that deep into the sea this time, and I know hammerheads come right up to the beach, right? I've not seen any of that close, although I'm always looking. I've not seen any of that close. But yeah, that kind of put things into perspective a wee bit when I seen the hammerhead. And I was out in a boat at the time, which was a fair distance out, right? But it just reminds me that those fuckers are in the sea. So I've been a bit hesitant, but I have been in the sea, right? So it's getting loads of salt in there. I don't see it, right? There's a path down here. Now this is risky. There's a path, and you know, fuck it. If we get wet, we get wet, right? We're talking about sea salt and stuff anyway, right? So if we get wet down here, we get wet. There's lizards and everything down here as well, so let's see if we can get a seat somewhere that isn't lizard central. I mean, it's just quite a cool spot to be sitting, but there's a good chance we're going to get wet, like I said. Is there a bit I can sit here? Here, maybe here. That looks like a lizard's bit. I'll just leave him alone. I feel like I'm just sitting here for the sake of it now. This had the potential to be quite cool, but I feel like I'm just sitting here for the sake of it. And I was down here yesterday, and I was out for a walk yesterday, and I had to watch where I was going, because just along there was a few women sunbathing topless, and you can't really get that on camera, you know. So here we are, right here. I'm sure you can see that right there. There's a good chance I'm going to get splashed in a minute. Yeah, beard care tips, right? So obviously beginning in the sea, being in the sea, and then can I place this camera somewhere? Not really. I was hoping I could sit it somewhere and we could just have this romantic talk together. Is that going to work? There we go. That's nice. Right. So I hear this is lovely. This is lovely. There we go. Right. Aye. So beard care tips. Right. So been in the sea a fair bit, like I was saying. My beard's been getting kind of dried out. Still feels a bit dry just now, to be honest, because we just got up, slept in a wee bit, got in, went for breakfast. I put a wee bit beard oil on, but I just kind of went for breakfast, so I've not done the full routine that I usually do. But so what I have been doing every day, really, usually after breakfast when I get back, I'll go for a shower, is Braw beard wash in it, just to clean the sweat and the dirt. And we're in Gran Canaria, right, so it's really deserty, there's a lot of dust kicking about, sand and that kind of stuff, so it's felt really grimy and gritty, sometimes even a bit pasty, just with the sweat and the sunscreen and all that. So after breakfast, go back, get a shower and put beard oil in. I've been combing that through, obviously, to detangle it, and then I just seen something jump up over there. Don't know what that was. So I don't know what that was. That was something big just jumped over there. I don't know what it was. That was kind of cool. Sorry, I'm off on a tangent here, right? So like I say, after breakfast, Braw beard wash. Come out, bit beard oil in. The one I'm using over here is one I've been working on. It's a collaboration one. It's like the final tests, I guess. I've been using that and then combing that through just to detangle my beard. And then I've been brushing afterwards as well. I've not been using beard butter or beard balm over here. The reason being is, like I said, it's quite dusty, and the waxy element of the balm, I feel can attract, well, it can't attract, it holds the dust. It doesn't attract it, it holds the dust. So if you kind of got a waxy balm in, I feel like it kind of holds the dust and just adds to that pasty feeling. So I've just been using beard oil alone, and yeah, let's say brushing that through. But I've been trying to do that daily. But also what I have been doing is before I go in the pool or before I go in the sea, putting beard oil on, and it's just to give it a little bit of protection, a little bit of coating. Now I'll be straight with you, right? I don't know if this tide's coming in or going out, right? So I might have to abort here very soon. It feels like it's getting closer. Is it getting closer? Like, there's not really tide marks here, so I think it's coming in. So I don't want to get trapped here. But before I've been going in the sea or going in the pool, I've been putting beard oil on just to kind of coat it and protect it. That's definitely coming in. My feet got wet there. That's definitely coming in. Right, we'll stay here for a couple of minutes, right, just for a bit of excitement, and then and then we'll bail out. But yeah, the beard oil's been given a wee bit of protection, just with the chlorine and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing, and it feels okay. Like I said, it feels a bit dry this morning. I put a wee bit of beard oil on, but I've not been back yet. I've been trying to do these Stroll series videos, kind of try to be doing them. I've thought about doing them, I've not really got around to them, and just been trying to enjoy the holiday until this morning. We leave tomorrow, so I thought this is my last chance to get out and do a wee video. So came down to breakfast. That's getting close. Came down to breakfast, and then also had breakfast. Took Danny to like a kids club thing that's on that he enjoys, and then I just came out and done this. So I've not done my usual routine. So I'll go back. I've not even got sunscreen on. I don't have any sun cream on, right? That's how early it is, or how early I came and done this. So I'm very cautious of those waves. That's why I'm hesitating. This is one of the big ones coming in, right? See if we get splashed. Nah, not too bad, but I'll tell you what, they're bouncing along there. Let's see, can I... Oh man, what was that? Let's just get some scenery for a bit, right? But along here, the waves are proper bouncing. I think it's every 7th wave, I could be wrong. I think it's every 7th one. It's a big one. I'm sure I learned that at some point. I might be making it up, but I'm pretty sure it's every 7th wave, so that means... Okay. What's this one? I've lost count, but this one coming in seems fairly... Nah, maybe not. Maybe the one behind it. There we go. That is a bigger one coming in. Boom. I see. I'm pretty convinced that's coming in. Well, we've got a wee bit room. We're not bad. We're not going to get trapped. But Yeah, that's going to be my beard. That's been my beard routine. I just feel like I'm blathering on here, but it's quite nice just sitting here talking. Not having like a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old just shout at me. Oh, here's a big one coming, hang on. Boom. Right, I think it's time to bail out here. Alright, fuck it, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. That was kind of the point of the video, was just my beard care, how I've been looking after it. The beard oil I'm using is a collaboration one I'm working on that's going to come out in October. I mean, like I said, I've been testing it. Plane coming in. I said I'm testing it, right, but I've been testing it for months, and we've got the safety assessments done, all that stuff's done, all the paperwork's done. And when I say I've been testing it, I mean I've been testing it in this heat and stuff, just to see what it's like. It's not every day you get a chance to test products in this humidity, this heat, because it is a really dry heat over here. But then it's different because when you're up by the sea, it's I don't know, I was going to say a wet heat. I don't know, it's a humid heat, I guess. But just over there, it's desert. So you're getting the best of both heats, I guess. So yeah, it's just like, it's a good environment for testing beard care products, I think, because your hair reacts different in different temperatures, like it recoils in the heat. And then, yeah, it's just a few different opportunities to test it. So that's what I've been doing. It's in a busy wee airport, that, man. There's another one coming in. Right, I'm going to get out of here before we get drenched. My feet got wet a little bit, but not too bad. It's funny walking about here as well, because no one has a big beard. There's a few guys in the resort that are English, they have decent length beards, but no one has a big beard, so we get these mad looks. And it's even more mad when I'm walking about with a camera like this. Luckily it's kind of early in the morning at the moment, so there's not too many people about. But like I said earlier, I've got to be careful when I'm walking with the camera, because this is the beach. People like to take their clothes off along this beach, but the beach spans miles that way as well. But like I said, the hotel resorts along there, and I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable filming along there, so I want to come somewhere quiet. Let's get some peace and quiet and just blather. So this is a Stroll series video. If you made it this far, thanks for joining me. I mean, like, the beard care advice I just gave you is nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing new, you've heard it from me before, but it is new in this setting. Like, I've never really tested it like this in this setting. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Obviously here to relax and have fun and enjoy it, but I am aware of the products I'm putting on my beard when I'm going in the water, going in the sea, or out in the desert bit, on the camels and stuff. Went camel riding, which was cool. Yeah, it's more so for the boys, so they could experience seeing camels up close, and get a wee short riding on the back of one. I don't know how I feel about camel riding. I've done a lot of horse riding when I was younger. I don't know. I don't know. But it was a cool experience for the boys, they enjoyed it, and cool experience for us as a family, I guess. But I'm going to head over here, there's a family walking up here, so just a bit of privacy. But yeah, I think a lot of folk think I'm a travel blogger or something like that, walking about. But this is the only time I've really had the camera out. He's got a decent beard. I don't know if he turned round there or not, I'm not sure, but he had a decent beard. What was I saying? Oh, there's a guy fishing. A guy fishing in there. You see him? Let's wait till he casts, so I don't want to get hooked on the cast when he casts back. Is that the word, cast? Has he got something? Has he got something? He's maybe just hung up on the rocks, I'm not sure. Let's see if he... I don't know if he's caught something. I'll hang here for a minute. Give him a big cheer if he's caught something. I'll try to catch his dinner or his breakfast, I don't know. Nah, I don't think he's caught anything. Right, let's go for a walk. I tell you what, where he's casting, there's a boy standing right behind him. That is brave. Yeah, so that's kind of it. We're just walking back to the hotel now. I've kind of told you everything I want to tell. Only thing, like I said, I've got to watch out for is people sunbathing on the beach, which there's a couple along here, so I just need to not get them on camera. But that's the thing, so like the testing beard care products, right? So when you make cosmetics, I don't know about like all cosmetics like lip gloss and all that kind of stuff, but when you make beard care products, you need to obviously come up with a recipe, and then you send it off to get safety assessed, all that kind of stuff. You get the paperwork, and you need to register it in these different portals and stuff for compliance and legislation and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what you do, and that's kind of just, the safety assessments are based on the ingredients and the ratios of the ingredients. I don't know, like that just looks sketchy. It's windy here, it's windy down here, so it's going to be pretty damn windy up there. So I wouldn't fancy landing in this. But yeah, so everything gets safety assessed, right? But the safety assessment is done on the ratio of the ingredients and that kind of stuff. So this is the kind of perfect opportunity to test products out in the wild, in real life, in the heat, the wind, the sea salt, the sand, the dry heat, the wet heat. There's just different environments in one place where I can test the products. Obviously the whole purpose of this is a family holiday, but the secondary thing is I get to check out how the products perform in these conditions, and they've been decent, they've been really good, so I'm happy with that. The other thing you got to watch for is the sunscreen as well, so putting sunscreen on them. I don't know how that affects the beard. It's felt okay so far, but it's just another element to consider. And then also the sun. I feel like my beard's went a bit lighter at the ends with the sun. I don't know if that's bleaching in the sun or what. Let's go down here. I think it's going to get quite noisy down here, right, because it's a real pebbly beach. It's a real stony beach, and I think she's gone swimming. It's a real stony beach down here, right, so it's going to be kind of noisy. I thought I'd come down here to get off that path because there's people coming, and I think she's just gone swimming, isn't she? I think she is. Yeah, she is. Just fine. I just don't want to get her on camera too much. For a bit of privacy. But yeah, like we've got these products, testing them in this heat and that kind of stuff, and then going into the winter. So obviously we'll be going into the autumn, but then the winter's coming up. So in Scotland we usually get a really wet, cold, crisp winter. So yeah, a good chance to test the products again in that kind of environment. So that's the point I'm making, is like I try and test the products in all these different environments, because they're going to different parts of the world, they're getting sent to different parts of the world, and because a safety assessment says, yeah, it's cool, it's a good product, or it works, doesn't mean it actually performs. Talking of performing, I almost fell on my arse there. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like I try and go out my way to test products in all these different environments, just to make sure we're producing high quality products. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. So this is obviously A, primarily family holiday, but B, the chance to test some products in different environments, and then like I say, we go into the winter and do the same thing, and then I can be confident in the product after that. Now I'm at the stage now where like 13 years in, This seems pretty close. We're 13 years in, so I know my base oil ratio is pretty damn good, and it has been for that amount of time. I've changed it once in that time frame. Is this quite noisy? I think it is quite noisy down here, eh?
Hello, JJ here from the future. I hope you're well. I just wanted to say 76.4% of viewers are not subscribers to this channel. Could you please do me a solid and subscribe to the channel? It really does help. If not, it's totally cool, but if you can, I really appreciate it. Anyway, back to the video.
It's just so nice watching the waves, man. I mean, I could switch the camera off. I just got wet there. See how close it is? I just got wet. That tide's definitely coming in. Right, time to bail out. I think even that swimmer's looking at me going, what the fuck is he doing? It's just nice. It's just nice. The thing is, I might get back and edit this video and think, I can't hear a thing. These wee microphones are pretty good though. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping you can hear me okay. But yeah, like I was saying, the base oils that I make are pretty damn good because we've done it for like 13 years. Like I said, I changed it once. The very first recipe, I had to tweak it a wee bit because it just, I don't know, it didn't feel right. So I tweaked it, and it's been that way for, well, I don't know, 12 and a half years probably. So I know the base oils are good, so every time I put them into safety assessment, I'm not worried about it coming back and it doesn't work. But what I'm saying is, like, I like to confirm that by putting them through the paces in different environments, because I know a lot of people just make the product, stick it on the shelf, and then just assume it's going to be fine. I'm kind of getting stuck here. Right, I'm going to bail out. That's kind of the video I want to make, which is just how I'm looking after my beard. Basically, washing it every day because I'm in around sea salt and sand, so there's dust flying all over the shop. So I'm washing it every day with Braw Beard Wash. Yes, promoting my own products because why wouldn't I? They work 100%. So, and that's what I use every day. So Braw Beard Wash in the morning, beer after breakfast. Put that on, then put sunscreen on, put the beard oil in, comb it through. Most of the time I've had it tied up like this, or 3 or 4 different ties. And that's just really because it's windy down here. As you can see, it's been flapping about over the place. It is windy. So it's just really keep it under control. That way, save me getting loads of knots at it. Like when I get home, I'll wear it out more without being tied up. But yeah, beard oil every day, and then before I go in the sea and before I go in the pool, using beard oil as well, just to give it a little bit of protection, bit protective coating. That's kind of it. Right, I am going to stop this. I'm going to try and get back out here. I've got to try and climb up these rocks without falling on my arse. But for a little bit of entertainment, I'll not switch the camera off until I'm out, right? So I'm trying to spot the best way to get out of here. Yeah, I did just get wet there, so we need to get the fuck out of here quick. I just got wet there, bastard. Right, hang on, let's do this. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. Here we go. I mean, it's getting pretty close, right? Watch. That wet bit there is where I was standing. Yeah, that bit there is where I was standing 2 minutes ago. But we're getting out before we get wet. That's the thing, when I came along here, I wasn't sure if the tide was coming in or going out. Because it's, like I say, it's early in the morning, so I've not seen it. Turns out it's coming in. So, let's switch this camera off, head back. I'm going to pick Danny up for Kids Club, and then chill with the family. As I say, this is our last day today, so we head home tomorrow. And then I'll be back in the lab. There's a lot of deliveries there for me to put away, get stuck in about orders that are there, and then crack on as normal. So I don't know when this video will go out. It'll probably be another week or so. I just wanted to record one because the scenery is just amazing. So yeah, it's good. Right, I'm going to boost. Stay safe, look after yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.